Hello everyone, this is Salaura from the Vampi Salaura XP channel. Welcome to TGTOW class lesson. And today we're going to be talking about forgiveness. Forgiveness of light. And it's a good thing to be forgiving of other people that have done you wrong, and I couldn't be more happier now to be more open of forgiveness, and I'm very happy to say that it's okay to forgive. I think forgiveness is part of growth in a time of need, because if you know someone has done wrong to you, you don't go and lash out on others and anyone else at that point. Forgiveness is a sign of maturity as well as growth, and that's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to forgive those who have wronged me in the past, and I already have. I've made countless of videos in saying that I forgave them. I forgave, but now I'm trying to teach you all how to forgive. So, the number one thing, first thing, is to how to forgive those who have done you wrong, is to just simply move on for those who have done you wrong, that have lied to you, that have mistreated you, put you in third parties, treated you as an option, and so many other things, that have verbally abused you, emotionally abused you, mentally abused you, gaslighted you, all these things and more. We need to be more careful from the friends that we choose in our lives. So, for example, a karmic feminine or a karmic masculine, he or she, they or them, ze or zer, decides to not put themselves first anymore, right? And they tend to go into the shadows, and they let that shadow energy lurk for so long, to the point that they claim that it's their energy, and they hold that darkness within them, and they will never let it out. And the only time they let it out is whenever they project on other people, especially random people, which is not okay, because there were times and instances that my past friends, we were together, right? And, I let them meet up with one of my friends from the LGBTQ. And you know what they did? They mistreated that person. And I was trying to tell them to stop, and they kept going. They kept hurting that person over and over again. There was other emphasis like that, and so many karmic cycles I had to deal with because of their actions. I tried to tell them to stop. Like, hey, try to learn to tolerate people that are part of the LGBTQ. And so I find it in my heart, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt so it won't happen again. And then long and behold, they went against me. They shamed me for the things that I like, the things that I enjoy in my life. And so I hope those that were hurt and attacked by my past friends, I hope that they can also forgive and move on and live a brighter, fulfilling life without those who troll and to make heinous comments and terrible intentions towards those that are trying to make a difference in their life. And I've just been realizing that it's like, if they can't change, they don't want others to do the same. They don't want others to change. And so forgiveness is change. Isn't it not? It's change. And so I drop my weapons, my rods, my swords, everything. I drop it all, just so that I can move on to live a better, fulfilling life for my highest good. And so, at this point, I'm speaking towards the collective. I'm going to ask you, especially the divine collective, would you rather do the same things that the karmics are doing, lash out and to never forgive, and to try to get revenge on someone that has done you wrong? Or you forgive, you move on, you make things right for yourself, and you set examples for others to do the same? Because the more that you set examples for those that are struggling to make ends meet in their spirituality, then they can finally have the dark night of the soul, and to have that spiritual awakening that they are wishing to have. And then they can finally forgive the trespassers that were against them from the very start of their existence. Now I'm going to ask the karmic collective, can you forgive? Can you? Because life is too short to be holding grudges, isn't it not? I mean, I understand that someone you feel done you wrong, done you dirty, but you're under a karmic spell or a karmic cycle. You brought this upon yourself. You try to cast spells on other people, and then all of a sudden it continues to backfire. I wonder why it keeps backfiring. Why does it keep backfiring? Because the collective are continuing to put their trust in divinity, and they're asking divinity to return those evil, malicious spells to sender with love and light. Because that's the best thing that they can possibly do, is to forgive. Forgiveness is the strongest tool to use towards the karmics. Because the karmics, they don't know any better. They don't know how to grow. They don't know how to change. They want to remain the same. And I don't want to judge too much, because that could be a part of the judgment of fire. And that's what Vampi is teaching on Vampi Salaura Z, if you want to check that out. Link is in the description on both of our videos together. And another thing that's good about forgiveness is that your mind is more, you're just bringing more clarity, because your intuitive thoughts are telling you that, yeah, they're going through it, and they're going through a lot. So much so, it's like they're thinking about you, they wish you were there with them, they're thinking about your body and your spirit and the things that you've given them in the past, and they took it all for granted. You know, sometimes I wish I can come back. You're right. I do have those feelings in my heart. Sometimes I do wish I can come back towards those that done me wrong, because I know that they're sorry. You know, I wish I can give them a hug. Tell them that I love them. I still love them. I wish them nothing but the best in their lives. And I don't wish any harm towards anyone or anything, especially those that have done me wrong in the past. So of course not, I would love to make amends. 100%. I would love to have union. That's the very thing that, I want to manifest. I would love to have that again in my life. The sooner the better. And yes, I would love that one day. Spiritually. in a spiritual level. It's like we're not going that far, with the union. Like, oh, whoa, that's too overwhelming. But yes, a spiritual union is required. I would love that. But an actual union requires change, because they would have to change to gain union, correct? Because you can't really lie anymore, because pretty much I know everything now. So but I forgive 100%. Forgiveness is light. Forgiveness is honesty. Forgiveness is having sympathy and compassion, and to just, not having compassion in your life is just blatant cruelty. And to just try to walk over people that really don't have much, it's not okay, Everything has been revealed to me, and the pain that I felt when I know about these things and the things that they are continuing to do really hurts me inside. Because yes, I did block a lot of my past friends. I blocked them, all of them, because I wanted to be free. I was cold. I was detached from them, of how they treated me and the things that they've done. Was that a form of grudge? No, because I forgave them, but I had to block them first. I had to block them. It was the only way for me to change. And the change is permanent. And I'm happy that I've changed. It's sad that my past self wanted to change. So I look back at the old videos of mine, and there was a video called "I Apologize to Myself." I apologize to myself. And I go on to say that in my Alex Jones voice, I said, the people I've dealt with were putrid. And I'm going to say that you're not putrid. You're not the things I've said in that video. I was addressing the karmics that I was dealing with for the past 2 years. And so since I've completely moved on, and I packed my stuff and left, the date of time that I left was October 4th, 2020. It was on a Sunday morning. October 4th, 2020. That was the day that I left. The first thing I did was I listened to Phil Collins' True Colors and cried my eyes out. My eyes were very watery, and I'm very happy that I moved on. And so now I can finally say that I forgive myself. And that brings me love and light. I forgive the things that I've done to others and to myself. And I hope and I pray that they can forgive me. And so I also pray that they can release their karmic energy so that they can be happy and to live fulfilling lives and to have their dreams come true. And their dreams and wish fulfillment is me. And they truly want a union with me. And I'd be happy to talk with them, to be cordial with them, to say hello and whatever, but it has to take some time. It takes time to love, but it doesn't take time to hate. And for those that are sorry and the things that they've done, I forgive you. The ones that are sorry and they still don't like me, I forgive you. I forgive you. I'm going to continue to strive towards divinity. It's almost been 9 months. I feel like I'm giving birth to a new life. The things that has happened to me was a lifetime ago. And I've already moved on, but I'm just making a statement to let everyone know that I still love you. And I hope all of you the best. You can do what you want. I won't judge you. I just wish you well until you take that turn to change your life and make positive manifestations. One day we can have union. Until then, take care. This is Vampi Salaura from the Vampi Salaura XB channel. TGTOW lesson class is over. I wish you all the best. I love each and every one of you. Until next time, take care.